Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the brand new Massachusetts Lottery $5 Gold Mine 50X ticket. This is part of the January 2024 series of tickets coming out in Massachusetts, and this one just came out this past week, so it is relatively new. This is not your typical number match game. This is a symbol match game, and so you have 12 different lines here that you're playing on, and you're trying to find 3 matching symbols. If you can win the prize. And there are a couple different symbols you're looking for. The gold bars are important. If you can find one on a single row, you win 5 times the prize. If you can find 2 gold bars in a single row, you win 10 times the prize. And if you can find 3 gold bars in a single row, that's where you get your 50 times the prize. And then if you can find a star in any of the games, it is a win-all. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Massachusetts Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.02, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $5 all the way up to $1 million. So I do like to see the $1 million prize on these $5 tickets. To me, that's what the lottery is for. It's for, winning a huge amount of money with a relatively, small wager. So do like to see that. So looking at the rest of the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out. I mean, it is really super long odds of hitting the prize, hitting the top prize. So I wish that the overall odds of hitting that top prize were a little better than 1 in 5 million. But as long as the value of the ticket is okay, I'm not going to complain too much about 1 in 5 million odds versus 1 in a million odds, because it's not really all that different. Now we do need to talk about taxes. So in Massachusetts, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 29% in taxes. That is going to affect how I view that top prize, because I don't view the tax money as part of the value of a game. So instead of $1 million top prize, I'm going to view this as $710,000. So with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 76 and 77%. So this is a good payout for a $5 ticket. So, I can't complain too much about the 1 in 5 million odds for that top prize. But we'll see how it ranks with other $5 tickets as we go through the video. But we do need to mention that this 76% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not very many people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see a 76% payout on this game. And so what we really want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And so in order to figure that out, we are going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $100 prize level. So if you're just an average person with average luck, when you do win on this game, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $5 and $100. There at the $100 prize level, there is a split. It's about 78-22. So 3/4, about 78% of these $100 prizes are included here in the bottom 99% of prizes and are available to all people. The other 22%, though, are going to be here in the top 1% of prizes. So top 1% prizes are really hard to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 402 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it. So you're in over $2,000 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. And by that time, you really got to hit, one of the top 2 prizes. So that's important to note if you're planning on playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract that from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 60 and 61%. So this is slightly above the minimum 60% that we look for this bottom 99% payout. So, this will feel like an average ticket to most people. And we'll see how this compares to other $5 tickets as we go through the rest of the video. So here on this page, we are looking at the increases and decreases in Massachusetts $5 tickets. So this Goldmine 50X data point is over here on the right. So you can see there was a decrease in value from the previous $5 ticket, the Snow Much Money ticket. And so, uh, yeah, I mean, now Massachusetts $5 tickets are by far the best $5 tickets of the 6 states that we're looking for on this channel, or we're looking at on the channel. So, I think any $5 ticket in Massachusetts is fine to play. It's way better than playing a $5 ticket in other states. I think 75-76% is where $5 ticket values probably should be. So, this is not a bad $5 ticket at all. However, whenever I see a dip in value like this, my advice always is maybe a ticket to skip, because you communicate something to your state lottery every time you buy a ticket. It's like approval or disapproval. So, my feeling is that I work hard for the money that I have, and I don't want to waste my money on things that aren't as valuable as they could be, or aren't as good as they could be. So, whenever I see these dips in value, I always think, hey, I don't deserve for what I'm buying to become less valuable all of a sudden because somebody thought it should be less valuable, or somebody wants to make more money off of it. So, I think the message that I would want to communicate to my state lottery is I don't deserve a decrease in value like this. I don't like to see decreases in value like this, and I'm not going to buy the tickets when the value decreases like this. And so that's probably the stance that I would take on this ticket. I probably would leave it on the shelf. You've got some other $5 tickets that are better than this, and so I feel like the job of the lottery is to kind of make it worth it to me to play the ticket, and to me, this one's just not worth playing with the decrease in value. But again, it's not a bad ticket. Now, if you are playing $5 tickets in Massachusetts, up here in green, you see the best ticket for every category. So if you're playing for overall value, that Monopoly 50X was the best $5 ticket that we've seen so far. Snow Much Money has the highest overall value of the current tickets that are out there. So that's probably one that I would be looking at. If you're playing for odds, that would be something that maybe would tip me over into playing the Goldmine 50X. It's got the best odds of the tickets that are out there right now. If you're a more conservative player, the Big Blue Bonus Cash Word would be the ticket that's going to give the average player the most money back. So, and it's not even close. Like, this one's way friendlier to the average player. So definitely the ticket for the conservative player. If you're more of a high roller and you like to win a little bit better prize when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the 50X cash ticket would be one that you would want to look at. And then over here, we are keeping track of top prizes as well. Now, here on this page, we're ranking Massachusetts $5 tickets based on overall payout. Goldmine 50X is here in 5th place. So, bottom half of the list. So like I said before, you've got some better $5 tickets that you can play. So, I don't think I'm enticed to play this ticket. It's just one that's kind of, one of many tickets, not great compared to other $5 tickets in Massachusetts. So probably one I would pass, especially with that dip in value. Here on this page, these are the friendliest tickets to the average player. So, if you're a more conservative player, you would definitely want to play the tickets at the top of this list, especially the Big Blue Bonus Cash Word. I like that 67% a lot, and I like cash words. So this is probably the $5 ticket that I would be playing. Big Blue Bonus Cash, maybe not actually, because it's the worst $5 ticket that we've seen. So I don't know. It just depends. Snow Much Money, though, is maybe the one that I would play if I was playing $5 tickets in Massachusetts. But Goldmine 5X, again, on the second half of this list. So, again, you've got some other options instead of this one. Now, on this page, we are comparing across states. And you can see Massachusetts. This is why I said Massachusetts really is the only state that regularly puts out $5 tickets where $5 ticket value should be. So, props to Massachusetts for treating its customers with respect and not taking advantage of customers like all these other states do. However, Massachusetts is not in that top space anymore. We had a $5 ticket come out in Georgia in December at 77% payout, which I was pretty amazed at. So Massachusetts has a little work to do to get that top spot back. So hopefully we'll see Massachusetts do that soon. Now here on this page, these are the most friendly tickets to the average player. Let's see, 60% is good enough to make. So, you know, Goldmine 50X. By the way, I didn't see Goldmine 50X. So this, I went back to the other page. Goldmine 50X is the sixth best $5 ticket that we've seen so far for overall value. Going back to the bottom 99%, Goldmine 50X is in 19th place. So, you know, Massachusetts is not known for being super friendly to the average player. It's more, you know, the bonus, or I guess the higher value tickets result in higher value top prizes in Massachusetts. So, you know, that is important. It's not really like the friendliest state for the bottom 99% of people out there. And you can see that's where Georgia really shines. They have a lot of value for the losers, where Massachusetts has more value for the winners. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. And let's see, 76%, 0.7666 is not quite good enough to make this list. We do have some $5 tickets on here from Massachusetts, so, you know, it is possible, but it's getting less and less possible. So if Massachusetts wants to keep its $5 tickets on this list, they're going to have to bump up those values pretty soon. And then here on this page are the top 36 tickets for the average player. You know, this is bottom 99% payout, so friendliest tickets to the average player. Again, we do have some, actually that $5 ticket from Georgia is number one on this list, friendliest ticket to the average player of all the tickets we've looked at in 9 months from 6 different states. So, you know, it would be nice to see Massachusetts consider the losing 99% of us who are playing scratch tickets, give a little bit more value to that bottom portion of the prize structure in some of its tickets. But yeah, I'm not going to complain about Massachusetts tickets. This ticket is a great $5 ticket, just not as good as some of the other $5 tickets in Massachusetts. So, you know, I'm kind of iffy on playing it. That value did go down, so that's one, to me, compelling reason not to play it. But yeah, if you're playing this, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.